Greetings and welcome back everyone to Halcyon 6, where we have cleared out that section you asked for. Fantastic! 3 EXP and 54 materials. Good. Now what I would like is a fuel plant. Each fuel plant produces 1 additional fuel per day, so we would be making our own, and that seems to me like a very smart thing to do. Alright, in terms of further upgrades though, the cadet barracks. Research how to build a cadet barracks facility to recruit crew and upgrade cadets. I think this would possibly be a really good idea. What about the ship repair bay? Allows you to build a repair bay where you can research upgrades for improving starship repairs. Propulsion lab, research fleet fuel efficiency and travel speed upgrades. That would be useful, but I think we'll go for the cadet barracks first. So there we go, cadet barracks research, I should imagine. And at this point, I wouldn't mind dropping a cadet barracks down here. So let's clear this area out, please. Confirm task, another 2 days, which is fine, because we've got 4 days on a bunch of other things. Okay, let's pass a little bit more time. Thankfully, the days go past super fast. Oh dear, there's someone over there. That's a bit annoying. Right, well, we're waiting on a couple more things. Oh, we could build the cadet barracks, perhaps. No, we need more power than we've got available. Alright, well, we need to build a new power room then. So I'm going to say we'll start expanding out into this direction. Let's add you in there. Oh, 5 days. No, let's not do that then. Let's go down here instead. So I'm going to be 2 days. There we go. I guess the ruin section, ruins. Okay, so ruins are a little bit different from ruined sections. Okay, well that makes sense then. That should all be done at about the same time. However, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? Ooh, so much health. So much health. Don't like. Do not like. Alright, where are you off to? We may end up with a new area. There we go. The hangar Terran Tier 1 has completed its task. Show location. The Officer Academy has completed their task. Fantastic. Commander, the new candidates are ready to be selected for promotion to officer. Let's see them. Alright. Now I can re-roll. Let's see. We could have a new engineer. Reinforce health, self. All enemies, supercharge polarity. Damage 25%. I'm not sure what supercharged polarity really does. Warp atomic structure, nano restoration, all allies. Ooh. Spin maneuver. Got suicide run. That's not really something I'd like. We've got cloak. Oh, that sounds kind of awesome. A bridge shot. Also, you've got a knife. You can make people believe. Yes. We're going with Tiberia Iglesia. After vicious pirates wiped out her colony on Andronicus Gamma. I'm so sorry, I was tripping over that. I kept trying to say androgynous. I was like, no, this is the wrong word. Tiberia was thought dead by her next of kin. However, years later, after the planet's resettlement, she was discovered leading a pack of Relgraves whom she had trained to do her every bidding, including, it seems, terrorizing the newly arrived settlers. She was eventually recovered and submitted for psychological recuperation, where she made a full recovery. However, her name did enter the local lexicon as an expletive. Oh, Tiberia! Well, you know, there's worse ways for someone to be remembered. Right, you will join us. Commander, thank you for this opportunity. You won't be disappointed, sir. I am sure I will not. Now, estimated 20 days. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Well, that's an interesting one. Officer rank, Lieutenant Commander. Well... No, we're going to wait on that one. This one will take anyone. Memory retention drills. And it would probably be a good thing to have. But, I mean, in the meanwhile, I suppose I could just have... Oh, I see. So you just need, like, different levels of it. And it takes much more time, my lord. There's probably We need a certain amount of science for that one. What about the matter one? A certain amount of engineering. Alright, well, we've got 1 day left on the science down there. Let's actually have a look at this. What we got? Yeah, explore room, fuel plant 1 day. We'll let this time pass over. Commander, the fuel plant is now online. Acknowledged. Right, they've set up over there. There we are. Commander, we cleared out that section you asked for. Fantastic. Show location. Right, we need a new reactor. And for this, I would like to research a new reactor. Trilithium. Tech research on how to build a trilithium reactor on Halcyon 6 to power the Starbase. Or... it's a lot of materials for that one, to be fair. Might it not be better to just build another diorhythium reactor for now? It might be. How much would that require? Only 300. I think for the time being, I'm going to say yes. Yes, please. And also, I would like you... I know this is going to be terrible because it's not really your thing. It's going to take 15 days. I mean, rewards 30. If I had you doing this... Estimated 3 days, yeah. We'd pull it right down. Damn. 9 days. Okay, no. We're not gonna do that one. I guess we could have a look in here. Oh, we can actually grab both of them? Really? Well, that's just amazing. So, we're not limited then. So, yeah, sure. Improves the rogue's damage and evasion. Okay. I would like you to work on that for me. It's only going to take you 4 days to do it. Get to work. I am very, very happy with that. But the rest of my fleet, unfortunately, is going to have to head out here and deal with you. Also, this is going to open up a new place for us, so yeah, sure. Let's head over there. We're generally in a fairly good state of repair, but I will repair the whole fleet. May as well. Right, there we are. Launch. We're going to need some materials, guys. Just saying. Lippy, one of the interns fell into the warp drive. He's fine, but we lost 73 dark matter to contamination. God, bloody interns! Also, why have you not got safety rails around the warp drive? Or, I don't know, like massive glass... Why is the warp drive exposed such that interns can fall into it? I feel this is a terrible ship design. I wish to lodge an official complaint. My lord. Okay. Hull and hull breach, of course, but they're resistant to weapon systems and weapon destabilization. Disruption, but yeah, pretty much the same on either. Combat victories, yeah, you've got none, so that's fine. Well, I would like you, again, to be going fairly fast. And I would like you to... Well, no, we're not going to go with that one yet. What I would like is for you to start work on this one. There we go. I would be very happy if you could disable this one for me. Let's just take you out of this fight for now. Then drop down hull breached. Perfect. I am going to go ahead and use warp structure straight away because I can see I'm going to get another chance to shut down their sensors before they can actually take an attack. So it's fine. That. And since I'm not going to be exploiting hull breach, I'm just going to go for their engines and try and exploit that. There we go. Now shut down the sensors again. Damn it, we only got you. Well, you know, I guess that's not terribly bad, but still a little bit annoying. They're doing a lot of damage there, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Thank you very much. Supply some more damage. Warp structure again. Let's see if we can't panic you. Have we managed to? No, you resisted. Well done on the resist rolls, by the way. Scan around. Alright, let's try and take their engines down. Good. We'll exploit that in the next turn. Stop shooting my science vessel. It's starting to hurt. Get that repaired. And No, we're gonna drop down... No, my science vessel is gonna heal because it's got weapon disruption at the moment, so I will exploit the engine weakness for now. And I'd like to apply the engine weakness again. And hopefully... actually, can I... No, there's not too much I can do here. No. I'm just going to try and heal up again. We had a pretty low heal, it seems, previously. Alright, let's take out... Well, either way, I would take one of the ships out. If I... This way, I can destabilize on the next one. Ouch! The pain! The terrible, terrible pain! Actually, you're resistant to ship disable, so there's not too much point in going for that right now. Very well. I'm going to speed you up. And we can drop down hull breach. Follow that up with a sabotage. Drop down all of the dots we can. Follow that up with... Now they're actually disabled. Fantastic. And there's this opportunity to heal. Just focus on that for now. I want to supercharge your weapons once we can. Okay. And we will then make use of your engines down. I would like to shut down its sensors. And now you're in a position to... Well, we can exploit the fact your sensors are down. Yes, because your weapons are supercharged as well. 242 damage. I think that was pretty good. Let's get a hull breach going. Where are you going to attack? Ouch, that was actually a fairly good shot there. Unfortunately for us. But we may be able to take it out with this attack. We're very lucky with the damage roll. Well, not quite, but still, it wasn't a bad roll either. Okay, well, we'll apply engines down and, well, finish you off. There we go. Got 224 dark matter, not a bad return there. Right. The brave and loyal Federation colony overseer offers to remain at this sector and attempt to make contact with any passing Federation refugees. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can choose to evacuate the facility and bring their crew back to the station. No, continue production and transfer 18 crew to the fleet. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Got a bunch of fuel there and more crew up there besides. However, I'm starting to think that it may be time for us to go and attack over there. But let's have a look. We've got Federation Facility Distress Signal. That's already been dealt with. And Officer Promoted. Done. Fantastic. Done. Let's get you fully leveled up. Suicide Run. I'm still not too happy about that one. I mean, Blinded is not bad for a fighting ability. You've got Stealth as well, but I'm not sure. Suicide Run, I mean, it does a lot of damage, you see. This does a reasonable amount, but it has such a good chance of inflicting vulnerable. Sure, we're going to go with this one because it gives us another ship disable possibility, but it also has the chance of backfiring so badly. Oh, please don't ever do that wrong. That's all I ask. Just never ever fail. It's not much to ask, in my opinion. Alright, let's go and grab ourselves a little bit of fuel. Thank you. Leave system. Now then, what is the fleet like? I think we could probably return home. Current reserves 112 of 210, 211. You're full. Alright, we're gonna just hop between these. Quickly. Oop. Commander, it appears the dark matter multiplier we've built has some unlocked potential. Well, it appears that if we oscillate the neutrino capacitor, we might be able to initiate a dark matter reaction that could result in extra dark matter. It could also result in a massive meltdown and destroy the entire chamber. And to be honest, I don't know if our crew has the expertise to make this change. Risk it for a brisket! Okay, we'll get started and let you know how it goes. It will likely take a few days, barring any unforeseen complications. Best of luck. Please don't create a resonance cascade. Lippy, we found a small shipwreck in space. We were able to salvage 75 materials. Fantastic. I'm very happy with this. Right, transfer the materials. Thank you. And leave system. And then we'll drop by here as well on the way. Then we'll return home, and then we'll head off and deal with the pirates. Commander, the hangar Terran Tier 1 has completed its task. Okay, acknowledged. Let's have a look. There we go. +1 skill point. Hooray! Bridge shot, which looks amazing. Yeah, we'll go with bridge shot, I think, because that just sounds cool as well. We'll shoot them in the bridge! And now we could look at a few different things. We've got... we haven't got nearly enough material to do any of the things we want to do just yet. Well, I mean, they're going to require science officers, so we're not going to be doing that. But what I could do is have you work down here. It'll only take you 3 days to get it done, so that'll be fine. Get to work, please. Right, continue on. We're about to be attacked, aren't we? Yes. Is now online. Hooray! Commander, a raider fleet is bombarding the station. We should send a fleet to defeat them as soon as possible. Understood. Our fleet will almost be there. There we go. Transfer the crew. Leave system. Get back home right now. Oh my lord. Commander, we did it! The oscillation on the dark matter multiplier was completed successfully. And we've managed to create 300 dark matter. This is amazing. Such a good day. Quickly get down there before we lose a bunch of our crew. Yeah, we're just shedding crew. Commander, I'm sorry to bother you, but we found something strange in the fuel refinery plant. Is it another intern? We don't really know what it is, but it seems to be some sort of excrement. Bloody interns! They've gone too far this time. In other words, feces. We have no idea where it came from, unless one of our engineers really, really had to go to the washroom, but it doesn't seem to be human. Clean it up? No. Order a full investigation. Right away, Commander. We'll send some of the stool samples to the lab. We'll let you know what we find. Oh, dear Lord. Really. Okay, hooray! We got loads of money. Right, send out the fleet after repairing it, please. This is why I wanted to send them back, is to get everything repaired, because they were in a bit of a bad way. Right, launch. There we go. Enemies that take up a position in the Starbase approach area will begin bombarding the base over time, and that's why we were losing people over time. That looks gigantic. Don't like it. Really, come on now, guys. Stop being so annoying. Warden Mark 1. Spray and pray, incinerate beam, propulsion and engines down. Oh, good, 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 good. They're vulnerable to these things. I approve. Well, in that case, do it. Let's get you acting a little bit more frequently. Right. Engines down, please. There we go. Ouch. Now exploit the engines down. Kill them. Excellent. Engines down again, please. And now that they are all engined down, let's just shut down the sensors for a bit. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Go ahead. Engines down there as well. Engines down everywhere. All of the engines down. Just keep applying engines down until everything is dead. Everything. Critical hit. 303, my lord. That was a pretty far off shot there. Well done. Well done for failing so badly. There we go. Go ahead. And if we're lucky, this will finish them off. Ow. Barely felt it. I'm not sure that you barely felt that, honestly. Oh, there's a sizable chunk of your health. There we are. 69 matter. I'm okay with this. Gain days pilot. Nothing but the rain. Space combat +2, and that's done. Very good. Commander, we're getting a distress call from the sector. It appears to be pirate in origin. Okay. We will have a look at this. Pirate distress signal. A pirate distress call is coming from the Halcyon sector. You may want to investigate. Where are you headed? I will wait for you. Commander, we've cleared out that section. Good. Come and drop by. The speaker has arrived, doubtless to ask a favor. Okay. Terran friends, I have an embarrassing request for you. One of our most celebrated xenologists, I was thinking of the word xenobiologist, but xenologist, I suppose, has gone rogue, so to speak. Originally dispatched to study the behavior of the pirates in this area, he's since gone on to join in on and even lead raids against yabbling trade flotillas. That is embarrassing. That a member of our august assembly would stoop that far is more than embarrassing. It is a repudiation of the value system of the Corin race. Repudiation, rather. Truthfully, we cannot have a rogue Corin out in the galaxy. It is too dangerous. We need him killed. Whoa, you can't just do it yourself? No. Corin law strictly forbids Corin violence. The psychic backlash that occurs when such an act takes place is highly unpleasant for our race, and so it occurs extremely rarely. But there's no issue with you hiring another race to do the deed? Oh, gracious, no. That's fine. It's really just about that psychic backlash. That's really the main hurdle. I see. Anyway, will you do this for us? You'll be rewarded for it with materials, as well as some intriguing tactical research we've been conducting recently. Yes, I agree. Excellent. I knew the Corin consensus had no better friends than the Terrans, which is why we knew you would agree. Of course. We shall be in touch soon. We foresee it. Very well. Where have I got to go for that? I'll find out. We've got a couple of days left. Petty Officer La George. Plus 3 speed. Hooray! La George, seriously. Kidnapped Corin. Hunt the Corin pirate. Where are you? Oh, that's not too far away, actually. It doesn't look like that much of a fleet that I need to worry about either. Sure, we'll go down there straight away. Send fleet! Okay, yeah, repair first. Me as well. Launch! Go forth. Libby, there was an accident. While traveling, we lost 18 fuel. What? 18 fuel? That's like more than one of these refineries can hold in total. That is more than an accident, my friends. That is something very much more than an accident. We can't build the barracks still, which is annoying. Very, very well. Faster ship construction. Reduces the amount of time required to construct starships. That's not really something I worry about, to be perfectly honest with you. Task available. We cannot get that done, but memory retention drills. We could add you. It'll take 15 days to do. It'll cost 100. Yeah, I think I would like that, because people will level up a lot faster. And that would be very, very cool. Commander, the lab's results on the feces found in the fuel refinery plant are back. It actually isn't feces at all, but rather a type of algae that is forming around the plant. But there's something even more interesting about this brown algae. It seems to have grown from the fuel refinery plant itself. We may actually be able to harvest fuel from the algae. However, it is extremely volatile, so there is some risk. Harvest the algae. Very good, Commander. We'll start the process right away and let you know when you're done. Yeah, just make sure all the science staff wear red shirts. There we go. The Corin are being troubled by a Corin pirate that is reading their minds. They would appreciate it if you hunted the pirate down. Begin. Alright, let's have a look. Now then, you're vulnerable to weapon system weapon disruption, but you're resistant to sensors, but only 10% resistance, which isn't as bad. That looks like the rogue Corin. Propulsion and engines down. Propulsion and engines down. You're going to be the easier one for me to take out. I would actually like to hit everyone's sensors if I can. Fantastic. The person who was resistant to it did actually get hit, though. Ouch! Okay. What on earth happened there? I have no idea. I don't like it though, and I don't want to see it happen again. Hit this one, please. There we go. Ouch, 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 ouch. Disable this ship, please. I need that one taken out of the running for a while. I desperately need to heal. There we go, that's a bit better. Well done on the evade. This one with engines down as well. And now let's follow up by... Yeah, go for you. You've got much less hit points. They're going to be down for a little while, hopefully. Right, quicken. Let's get your propulsion ruining abilities in full play. Let's go for you. Ouch. Okay, let's do better next time. Yeah, I agree. I really think we should try. Vulnerable plus... Yeah, we'll take this one out with this shot. So let's remove you from... What is that there? Precognition? Plus 15 accuracy. Oh, I don't like that at all. Not one tiny little bit. No. Alright, let's go for a heal. The worst thing is they're going to get a couple of attacks in a row. Let's go for you. And then follow up with another engines down. That's what I was worried about, that you're going for my science ship. Yeah, really not a big fan of this, I've got to be honest, guys. I think you should stop. Right, please do crazy amounts of damage. I was going to say, if we're really lucky, you will actually manage to take that one down. Never mind, it is gone now. We're going to try and take your sensors offline again. No, you resisted it this time. Frustrating. Oh, my poor science ship. Please, be with the stopping. Actually, let's go for... Let's try and knock your sensors offline with that. No, never mind. Alright, hull breach, please. We need to do a lot of damage very bloody fast. Go. We should be able to put them into a panic, which means that further shots are going to hit. Oh yeah, check this out! No, don't encourage them! Resisted. Unknown. Ship disable, please. Aha! Gotcha. Now you are mine. Just continue smacking them with lots of things until they die. There we are. And we win! Oh, that came bloody close. Really bloody close. Battle 1. Hooray! Incoming hypercast from the Corzon speaker, sir. Excellently done, Terran. The killing of our erstwhile colleague was so slight. It sent a collective tingle up the Corzon populace. Quite pleasurable. You are very bizarre. Gained pro gamer. All those years playing games paid off. Space combat 8+5. Alright. Lot. Wait. Noble Federation opponent, you have proved your worth as a noble and brave combatant, and I, Lot of the Zla Yanthu, once served 4 years in a state facility for aggravated bravery. In fact, you are so worthy that I, Lot, he who jump kicks sharks, bestow upon you my greatest secret. The location of my materials hoard. You'll want to follow these coordinates right away, I'm sure. So just ignore my escape shuttle. Nothing to see here. Move along. Alright. There we go. Hooray! You super badly need to go back right now. Okay. Petty Officer LaGeorge +3 speed for Mercenary. And... Petty Officer Lauren, plus 6% damage for done. That is fantastic. 6% damage on a tactical ship is particularly good. Report coming in from the fuel refinery plant and the algae harvesting team. Good news, Commander. We managed to harvest the fuel from the algae itself, and quite surprisingly, it has yielded quite a bit of fuel. Nice. Plus 25% fuel. What's more, we can continue to harvest the algae, but it's still volatile and just as risky as before. Yeah. Continue harvesting. Thank you. Right. Well, that was not a bad little... Really. So many things. What on earth is this? Okay. Well, I'm thinking we want to go back here and have a look at a couple of things. You're working for another 10 days, which is kind of annoying, but I guess that's just going to be the way it is. Ship management. We badly need to repair this ship. Yes, please confirm. The others don't really need to be repaired so much. Okay, let's see what happens here. You're going to attack us? Commander, we've detected a yabbling fleet in the sector. They're requesting an audience. Wow. This music is awesome. Also, are those shoulder pads or are those legs? I think those are legs. It's just got a gigantic head. How fantastically wonderful. Whoa, nice station. The Federation bigwigs never let us get this close to it before. But I suppose we'll be spending a lot more time here now that you are our primary contact with the Federation. What? Really? What do you mean? Well, following what looks to be a devastating apocalyptic event within the Federation environs, which surely you've noticed, you are, according to our research, now the ranking Federation officer. What? Congratulations! I'm sure you've done something to earn it. Now, I'm sure you've got some important Federationing to do, but we thought we'd come say hi. You're saying no one in the Federation Command made it out? No, I'm afraid it doesn't look like it. Those cruel things really come on quick, don't they? If we find any refugees, we'll let you know, though. We'll give you a great deal of them, too. Really? Anything for our Federation friends. I know we've had our differences, but now that your galactic presence has been reduced, I think we can start having a more even-handed relationship. Speaking of, let's get down to business. Great job finding and securing this precursor alien station in the middle of this gas cloud. Our records suggest we did many sweeps of this area at least 100 yabs before you did. But we didn't find anything like this. Still, intergalactic regulations say finders keepers more or less, but let's stop tiptoeing around this. How much do you want for this station? What? Come on, name your price. Dark matter, materials, rare space fauna. The Starbase is definitely not for sale. Well, I don't think you're making a prudent choice here. Ancient superstructures never hold their value. You're looking at the perfect time to sell, my friend. My lord. What do you even want it for? Yabblings live in swamps, don't they? Oh, we don't want to keep it. We'd most definitely try to flip it to someone else, probably the Corin. Yeah, we're done here. Okay, well, we tried. I hope this whole resisting this oncoming extinction event thing works out for you. My lord. Oh, what a fantastic little fella that was. Right, well, before we go anywhere, I think. I know, dangerous. Increased aim and evasion, or increased damage and speed. I wouldn't mind increasing our speed, actually, just a little bit more. Yes, add officer. Lippy, you can do it in 2 days? I accept. Let's get you working in there, then. As for down here, I would like cadet barracks, please. Construct the room. There we go. Perfect, and in fact perfect. Right, whilst we're waiting, let's add mercenary over here. 7 days? No. How about mercenary over there? 3 days? That's a little bit better. 30 material for getting that done as well. And finally, it's more a science officery thing, that one. Anything else that we can really work on? I don't think so. Maybe I could have someone go out here and have a look instead. You'll do it in 5 days. Sure. Okay. Right. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. We've got a couple of days worth of working on stuff to do. 9 days in total before we've got our latest officer available, and I'm thinking at that time we are probably going to swap her out for Dunn. Dunn can potter around the station for a bit, doing a few odds and sods, maybe even getting us a new officer, which would be, frankly, quite useful. And the others can bounce around, possibly killing pirates, which hopefully aren't going to provide too much of a threat to our fledgling officer. But that is all going to be for the next episode. I hope you've all enjoyed, and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as ever, do take care of yourselves.